Have you ever wondered who were the first people to set foot on North America and how did they manage to reach there? Let's embark on a journey back in time, some 24,000 years ago, to the last ice age. Try to picture the world as it was then, a harsh, frigid landscape, markedly different from the one we know today. The Earth was in the grip of an ice age, with vast ice sheets stretching across continents, and the sea levels much lower than they are now. Now, imagine, in the midst of this icy expanse, a bridge of ice spanning the sea, a highway, if you will, connecting two continents, Asia and North America. This was the Bering Land Bridge, also known as Beringia. But here's where it gets interesting. The Bering Land Bridge was not just a barren stretch of ice. It was a rich ecosystem, supporting a diverse range of life, from woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers to the hardy plants that managed to take root in the permafrost. The prevailing theory among scientists suggests that the first people to set foot on North America had crossed this ice bridge from Asia. They were hunter-gatherers, following the herds of mammoths and other large mammals across the ice. These early humans had to brave not just the bitter cold and the fierce predators, but also the challenge of finding food and shelter in this hostile environment. However, some researchers propose a different theory. They suggest that the first people may have arrived in North America by crossing a sea ice highway during the Ice Age. This was no easy task, requiring a level of skill and endurance that is hard to fathom today. They would have had to navigate treacherous ice flows, battle freezing winds, and survive on whatever meager resources the ice could provide. These first North American inhabitants were truly remarkable, their resilience and determination a testament to human adaptability and survival instincts. Their journey across the ice remains one of the greatest mysteries of human history, a puzzle that scientists are still trying to piece together. Now, let's dive deeper into this intriguing theory. Imagine a group of humans clad in animal skins embarking on a perilous journey across a frozen sea. Picture this, an expanse of ice as far as the eye can see, a highway made by nature herself. This was not a journey taken lightly, but one of survival, driven by the basic human instinct to endure. These brave souls, our ancestors, faced unfathomable conditions with courage and resilience. They battled not only the biting cold, but also the frightening predators that lurked in the icy wilderness. Each step they took was a gamble between life and death. How did they survive, you may wonder? They adapted. They learned to harness the resources around them. They crafted tools from the bones and stones they found, using them to hunt for food and to protect themselves. Their clothing, made from the skins of the animals they hunted, served as their only defense against the relentless, chilling winds. But it was not merely their physical survival that was remarkable. These early humans also managed to keep their spirits alive. They shared stories, passed down wisdom, and in doing so, laid the foundations of the first societies. Their resilience, their ingenuity, and their spirit of community were the very traits that saw them through the harsh, icy wilderness and into the heart of a new world. And what of the evidence that supports this theory? Well, it lies in the tools they left behind. Remarkably, these ancient tools bear striking similarities to those found in Siberia, suggesting a common origin. This connection between two distant lands provides a compelling argument that these first North American inhabitants may have journeyed across a sea of ice so many thousands of years ago. But the journey was not over yet. They had to adapt to a new world. The frozen sea was merely a gateway, a passage to a land unknown, and as they ventured into this unfamiliar territory, they carried with them the spirit of survival, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Stepping onto the North American soil, the first people encountered a world vastly different from what they had known. This was a new world, a land of stark contrasts. With its towering mountains, sprawling plains, dense forests, and icy tundras. It was a place of chilling winds and scorching suns, of thunderous storms and serene silences. Adapting to this new environment was no easy feat. The first people had to learn how to navigate the vast landscapes, how to hunt the unfamiliar animals, and how to survive the harsh weather conditions. They had to master new skills, create new tools, and develop new strategies to cope with the challenges of their new home. And in doing so, they began to change. They began to evolve. These first people of North America were not just survivors, they were innovators. They learned to harness the resources of their new environment, to shape the world around them to meet their needs. They built shelters, crafted tools, and cultivated crops. They developed sophisticated hunting techniques and established complex social structures. And as they adapted to their new world, they began to develop distinct cultures, each with its own unique traditions, beliefs, and ways of life. Archaeological sites across North America provide evidence of the early human presence in the continent. From the stone tools found in New Mexico's Clovis site to the ancient human bones discovered in Alaska's Upward Sun River site, these archaeological finds paint a vivid picture of the lives of the first people. They tell a story of resilience, of innovation, and of cultural evolution. These first people were not just the inhabitants of the New World, they were its shapers. They left their mark on the land, and their legacy lives on in the diverse native cultures that exist today. These brave souls not only survived, but thrived, giving rise to the diverse native cultures we see today. Like any scientific theory, the sea ice highway theory is not without its controversies. The notion of North America's first people arriving via a frozen sea route some 24,000 years ago is a fascinating one, but it's not accepted by all. One of the key pieces of evidence supporting this theory is found in our own genetic makeup. Genetic studies have provided intriguing clues, revealing a deep connection between the indigenous populations of North America and certain groups in northeastern Asia. This suggests a common ancestry, a shared origin story that begins on the other side of what would have been a vast ice bridge. Archaeological findings have also shed light on this theory. Artifacts and remnants of ancient settlements uncovered in both North America and Siberia bear striking similarities, suggesting a shared culture and lifestyle. These findings not only support the idea of migration, but also hint at the route these first people might have taken. But as compelling as this evidence may be, it's not without its detractors. There are alternative theories about the peopling of North America, with some suggesting a more southern route through the Bering Strait when sea levels were lower. Others point to potential boat travel down the Pacific coast. These controversies remind us that history, much like the icy landscapes these first people may have traversed, is not always clear-cut. It's a complex tapestry woven from countless threads of evidence, each contributing to our understanding of the past. And while we may never know the exact route our ancestors took, we can appreciate the courage it must have taken to embark on such a journey. Regardless of the route they took, the first people of North America were undoubtedly pioneers, bravely venturing into the unknown. Their journey, fraught with danger and uncertainty, is a testament to human resilience and our innate desire to explore, to seek out new horizons, and to make a home in even the harshest of landscapes.